Good morning. I'm back in San Antonio, and in this video I'm going to take a walk around and see what people are saying about the summer season here in San Antonio specifically. I've no plan, I've not spoke to anyone, I've not asked anybody. Outside O Beach, just taking in a bit of sunshine. I sat down to put some sunscreen on, and it's a beautiful morning. It has been a little bit rough the last couple of days. I did mean to do this video a few days ago, but I didn't get around to doing it due to the weather and the storm, and now we're back to good weather, so please do enjoy. Hopefully I get a few interesting characters in. I like I said, I have no idea who I'm going to speak to. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll go into Cebo and see if Julian's there. For those that watch my videos regularly, you'll know Julian. He's lived in Ibiza for a long time, 20 plus years. He was on Ibiza Uncovered as well, and he's always good to talk to and interesting, and he speaks to a lot of business owners, so he'd probably have more of an idea to get the ball rolling. Just outside O Beach. It is early in the morning. House in Paradise today, which is my mate's event. Will I pop in? Probably not, but you never know. You never know with these videos. So as mentioned in the video, I'm just going to roll around and talk to people that I do. I come here in Cebo quite a lot and have a coffee. Here's a man that needs no introduction. He's been in my vlogs quite a few times. Probably see you more than I see my mum. Sorry mum. Julian, how has the summer been for you firstly?
Luckily for us, Dwayne, we've been okay. We work a lot with the locals, and the local people are still finding life okay at the minute. And luckily we get some tourists that go to Ocean Beach, come to us for lunch before, come for some drinks after, and a few hotels around have been reasonably well stocked this summer, let's say that.
Yeah, and what I find when I'm speaking to people just in general from day to day, they're finding that Ibiza has become almost like one day it's super busy, and then the next day there's no customers, then it's super busy, and they can't really gauge where the people are coming from or what they're doing. And has it turned into a weekend thing for you, do you think, from speaking? Obviously you speak to a lot of business owners here on the island, so like what's your view on that?
Sure. Well, what do I think about that? Many people come for 1, 2 or 3 days now because of the prices. The weekend traffic's obviously busier, and I think some local businesses suffer on days when the big clubs kick in. For instance, when Ushuaia and Hire and Pasha have big events on, if it's all on the same day, many local businesses will suffer because of that, because all those people go to those events. Many people come to Ibiza almost knowing where they're going to go before they get here, and having pre-booked many things before they get here. I think many years ago, some of the hotels, when they were more family orientated, people would wander out the hotel door and go and find a local bar, a local pub, a local cafeteria or restaurant to eat in, whereas many times now they've booked an event and they book transport to come and pick them up and take them directly to that event, so they almost go door to door, and some of the small businesses may be missing out because of that.
Well, that is a valid point, because you just made an opinion that everyone thinks, and I done it in my last video where I took 50 euros and see how long it could last me, but everyone watching my vlogs now, generally they're like, oh, you know, it's a bit too expensive, I don't want to come. But you can be here for an afford, like especially in here, you can get a really decent priced meal. What's the sort of prices in here like?
Okay, so here you can eat very well for 11, 12 euros. We do a menu for that, main course, pudding and a drink. In Ibiza, I don't think there's any reason that you can't eat and drink during your holiday for a good price. If you really want to go and watch the sunset, you can choose a park bench and a bottle of wine from the supermarket. You can always eat in Burger King. You can eat in many of the local hostelerias because they're always geared up with prices for the locals. You can also go and eat in multi-million-pound restaurants. However, for me, the problem is it's very difficult now, not impossible, but very difficult to find anywhere value for money for the budget accommodation market. That, I think, is one of the problems.
Yeah, and just as you're talking, they're obviously building what looks like it's going to be a very lavish hotel. What is that going to be, 5-star, or what type of hotel is that going to be?
That's going to be 4-star, Dwayne. It was going to be 5, they've changed it to 4. It's another upmarket hotel where I presume people will go from the hotel to events that they've booked.
Right, that's interesting, but thanks. I'm just thinking, see with this hotel as well, it took me about 3 attempts to get parked. So if that opens, O Beach there, Cebo here, you must have some problems with people trying to get here now, no?
Well, The thing there is when the hotel opens, there is a car park included. At the minute, so many parking spaces are being taken by the lads doing the building. So maybe when all the builders pull out and the holiday makers are here, there may be the odd slot. But parking in general, as you know, as anybody should know, is difficult on the island, very difficult, because so many hire cars are here now, far more than there used to be a decade ago. So parking in general is a difficult thing here. Really.
Well, thanks for taking the time as always. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and move on. As you mentioned, the hire cars. In about 3 weeks, the roads are going to be nice and calm and relaxed. That's the kind of vibe I'm enjoying at the moment. Like, I do enjoy the summer, but I think, as you know, I've been here 14 years now. I'm 34, and going to a club it isn't the same for me. It's not to say it's bad, but it's just not the same for me. And I much prefer just exploring the island, going around restaurants, beach bars, and I've got a girlfriend now as well, so it's different. I think maybe I'm just growing up. It's taken me long enough. Big up Julian. I've just popped into the supermarket there, but Gillian will not speak on camera. So if you're watching, Gillian, you had your chance. Second appearance on the Dwayne Muffin YouTube channel. And nobody's stopping on the zebra crossing. Oh, one person stopped. Yeah, be careful when you're crossing the zebra crossing in Spain. It's not the same as back home. People just tend to just keep going. Yeah, the car's parked up here. Almost forgot, I was halfway walking back towards San Antonio. I forgot that I parked the car. We'll go into town, have a chat with a few other people, and see where this goes. So the temperature has dropped today and it is absolutely blissful. I'm just outside Al Ayoun now. And the beautiful Layla, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Is he inside? Frank?
Yeah, he's just inside, yeah.
Okay, well pop in and say hello. Is it open?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was in here last night actually for about to eat. Oi oi! How are you?
Alright, what are you doing?
The man himself.
How are you?
Good, good, good.
You good, yeah?
Everything going good?
Okay.
Hey! There he is.
How are you, good?
Good, good.
I'm so sorry.
No cocktails today, it's too early. You're open, right?
Yeah, I'm open. You want to have a coffee?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
Rafa, I want espresso, yeah? And you want coffee as well?
Cafe Americano.
Caffè, un americano e un espresso, Rafa.
I'm here with Frank having a lovely breeze. How happy are you to see the sun change the weather?
I love it.
I'm gonna actually sit around here because it's a bit awkward trying to talk to you. But you can see how nice it is today. As I mentioned at the start of the video, it's just so nice to have that weather change. Oh, there's a little fly in my ear. How's the season been for you?
Yeah, it's been good, to be honest.
Yeah. I was in here last night. Obviously you're super busy. It's a bit more.
You're loving it here with us.
Yeah. So I come in here quite regularly and I love just because it's quite a chilled atmosphere compared to, like, you know, the hustle and bustle of all the big sunset restaurants and stuff. It's just nice to be able to come and just chill, have a cocktail, have food. The lamb is one of my favourite, but recently I've just gone for the steak every day.
Every day is coming a steak.
And when are you, like, what's your sort of, like, what's your feel this summer? Has it changed for you, or?
It's to be honest, it's a bit changed with this year. Like, it's not it's a big change, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been quiet a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been quiet. For us, we've been busy, but like the island is a lot quiet.
Yeah. I think I've said that many times. If anyone follows me on Instagram, the island, I think it's oversaturated in the sense where when me and you first started out here years ago, there wasn't as much on offer, and now it's like
many offers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beach clubs as well. At the daytime is, you know.
Yeah.
Hotels as well is doing food, drinks, pool parties and stuff. I think that is key people in the hotel. So.
Yeah.
And then for San Antonio, I think the big change is the 4 or 5 star hotel is building.
Yeah.
And then I think the client will have here now is changed.
Yeah.
It's not the same before. So
Cool.
It's just a bit like more, you know.
Yeah. I know. I think.
Yeah,
I've mentioned that a few times. You know, like obviously last night when I came here for the food, it was just full of super yachts. I mean, that does happen every year around this time, but it was quite surprising to see how many, you know, Jeff Bezos I think was here.
Crazy.
And when are you closing?
We're closing this year. We'll keep going till 25 October. So you know.
And you're like, you're in here like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I love it here, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think like it's a good place to be?
Yeah. I think I've shown this place a few times. But as I said, yeah, this was just, thanks for the coffee by the way. Bottoms up. But yeah, like I said before, it's just a quick video around San Antonio to show what's happening. I'll speak to a few bar owners, restaurant owners, just kind of get a vibe. It's going to be more of a chilled vlog. And yeah, if you are coming to the island in September, October, pop in to see this man.
Check me out, guys. I look after you.
And like I said as well, check out, my favourite thing is the steak and the lamb. You still doing the lamb?
Yeah. We have a lot of things as well, not just the lamb. A lot of new things, and then the best time, guys, to come here is the sunset.
Yeah.
Like now, the sunset is going a little bit like to 7:30. Yeah. Now it's 8:15, but it's going to 7:30, 7:30.
Yeah.
So come early. Or not. You don't have to pay anything for the booking. It's free booking as well. You just ring me, I'll book you a nice table. That's it.
Yeah. And as always, I'll have all the information in the description. This is just a random video as always, because I have a free day here in San Antonio. Weather is blissful. You don't see me walking around so much in August, but now it's falling into September. I can't wait to get back on the videos. But cheers again, mate. Thank you. There's an empty cup, but
thank you, guys. Yeah, see you soon.
oh, look what the cat's just dragged in. If any of you remember a lot of my winter content, Brett was there. What's your sort of view on the summer so far? Honest
view, it's been a little bit quiet from what we're anticipating, but apparently the clubs have been busier.
Yeah.
But on the streets it just does not seem as busy this time around, and that's the truth.
And you've been doing the boat business?
We've been doing really well on the boats, boat concierge and booking boats out with Ibiza Concierge Company. Yeah, that's the best way to see the island now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, all good.
So there you go, 2 in one venue. So we'll move on and speak to another few people and see what the crack is, as we say in Ireland. See you later. So I've parked the car and now I'm thinking I will pop into Melbourne Street Coffee for a quick coffee. Aye mate. And we will go from there. Hopefully Jason, it's early, so Melbourne Street Coffee is always bloody busy, which is good, but I want to get a chance and see if I can speak to people. And then we'll go maybe down to the ticket shop and see what the ticket people are saying, if I can see. Maybe I should go and speak to one of the taxi drivers. Leave that with me. So I popped into Melbourne. I'm waiting to speak to Jason. This is one of the busier sort of cafes for coffee. Jason's one of my buddies. I met him when I was working in a bar about probably 15 years ago. Wow, time flies. I met Jason, and Jason's probably been here more or less all those years. He's opened a cafe called Melbourne Street Coffee. You've probably seen it in many of the vlogs. Super busy for breakfast. I think he's open till midday usually. And so he actually opens up on the evenings, and it's open all year, so he gets a lot of the taxis, all the taxi drivers, all the locals come here, all the Spanish. So he'd probably have a good insight to see what people are saying. But again, just putting the camera up in people's faces, I don't know how he'll be. I think he's been in a few videos, so I'm sure he'll be fine, but he's banging out coffees left, right and centre there. So I'll hopefully get him for 5 minutes. Jason, I've finally got you to sit down for 2 seconds. How's this summer been for you? And then be honest.
It's been pretty steady, to be fair. Yeah, I think being all year round, I think it's been quite advantageous for us.
Yeah.
We're not really feeling that much of a miss of tourists. I know that some of our taxi friends have said that it feels like the football and the Olympics have affected it, but I think we're staying pretty strong, we're happy enough.
And are you still open every day?
Yeah, 5 days a week, Tuesday to Saturday, so we're kicking off. Still taking Sundays off to watch the footy and Monday to recover, you know?
Yeah. And you're going to be open all winter?
Open all year, yeah. We're going to take November off, but over Christmas and everything like that, we'll be here before and after.
So it's fair to say you're happy enough with the summer?
Very happy, mate. Very happy. Thank you very much, Muffin. Very happy.
So how's the summer been for you?
Fabulous, thanks.
Are you
How's
sure?
yours? Yeah.
Mine's good.
Yeah, good.
Have you anything to say to the camera? Say hi, Sam.
Hello.
I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. So I've bumped into a lovely lady who's used to being behind the camera, not always on camera. Emily, what would you say you do here in Ibiza?
I run the tribe here in Ibiza, which is probably, I always say, we're the charter company that everyone's talking about.
Yeah. Oh, we pitched there. So I'll explain to you as well. I'm just walking around with the camera. Obviously, we've just had a coffee about a completely different scenario. How have you found the summer? I'm asking everyone I'm going to try and talk to some of the taxi drivers. I'm asking the bar owners and restaurants. How have you personally found the summer in Ibiza compared to other years?
So on a personal level, it's been a roller coaster. From a business point of view, it's probably been a roller coaster too. Actually, weekends have been crazy busy. Tuesdays, me and Mark, who I work with, have sort of got a bit of a running joke about Tuesdays, because for some reason Tuesdays are dead.
Yeah.
Literally, I took a picture I sent it to him the other day when I was walking round Pasto Beach, middle of the summer, Tuesday afternoon, and there wasn't a person in sight. It was really strange. Completely different kettle of fish at weekends. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
I think I said that as well. It feels like people aren't coming here for a long time. They're coming over for the weekend or like a 3-day period. Probably due to hotel prices. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, definitely. And what I would say though is that they're coming here for those sort of 3 or 4 days, smashing everything they can into those 3 or 4 days, and then obviously going home, recovering, and coming back probably a few months later too.
Yeah. I have noticed repeat people coming back, but that was just basically what I wanted to do. I want to run around and chat to a few more people. But thanks for taking the time, and always good to see you.
Always good to see you too, darling.
So that was Emily. As mentioned, Emily does a lot of production, and at the moment she does a lot of boat charters. So we've been actually talking about chartering a boat today because there's a huge event at Calo Gracioneta where you cannot get a ticket, and the only way to access it would have been via a boat. It's a gorgeous day, by the way, here. So we don't know if we're going to do that now. So there might be an opportunity to go on the boat. I did want to go and speak to somebody here in the taxi rank. The taxi driver that I know personally and I think would come across really well on camera isn't actually on shift right now, so maybe I will catch up with him later. Maybe go and speak to a couple of the guys that sell tickets for the clubs. I guess they'll probably see. The general consensus is that the island is relatively busy, but it's busy in periods. Weekends are a big thing. People coming on holiday for 1 week, 2 weeks is almost unheard of unless you have the budget to do that. And I think the hotel prices are just ridiculous. I just paid for a hotel myself for 2 of the competition winners this week, and yeah, it was quite a lot of money for 3 days, but I had to pay it because the competition was legit. Obviously, if you are interested in winning a holiday over the closing periods, I'm going to click the raffle here. The raffle is running for the next 5 days, so if you're watching this video, it's only 5 days, and you could win a holiday to Ibiza, all paid by me, flights, accommodation, and some of the closing parties of your choice. So do click there. The ticket is €5, so go and buy one if you have that. If you don't buy one. Don't put yourself in debt for me. And yeah, we'll move on and make this video. It's just, like I said, I'm just going to speak to people that I know, and as I mentioned before, sometimes people don't like to be on camera, and generally that's the way it is. People work in bars, they're not used to being on camera, put a camera in their face and they're like, get it out of my face to win. So I've just came to Mundo. Unfortunately the staff here are... How's your summer been? How's your
Amazing.
Yeah? Have you been busy?
So busy.
Yeah? Good.
Very good.
Anything to say? Introduce yourself.
My name's Chloe. I work at Mundo's. Mundo's is amazing. Come to Mundo's and get some food.
So we just stopped at Mundo's. As I mentioned before, it's a busy place in here. I've managed just to get in here at the right time because the last couple of weeks I've been coming in here and I can't even get a table. I'm going to see if I can get hold of Ollie. Ollie is the chef here. He was the chef, I think, in Pikes as well. Food is top quality. always a good service, and it's, like I said, it is always busy. It's not somewhere that you would need to book, but if you are thinking of going for food, I've just had the katsu curry, and then I'm going to wait until Ollie comes out and maybe have a quick chat with him, and then we'll move on. Many of us know I eat in Mundo a lot. I've managed to get Ollie out of the kitchen. Ollie, in your honest opinion, how has the season been so far for you?
Yeah, it's been great. It's our best season so far, and we're growing every week.
And why do you think that is? Do you think like
just, good quality food?
Yeah,
good custom. We appreciate all our customers.
A lot of people have been saying like the weekends tend to be busier. Do you see like days where you're quiet, or like? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, it's hit and miss depending on what events are going on.
Yeah.
But this year that hasn't affected us too much. We've had a pretty solid year so far. I think now that people are knowing more and more about us.
Yeah.
The events, people come before them, they come after them.
Yeah, do you think a lot of that's like to do because you're quite heavy on the old social media and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we push our social media definitely.
Yeah.
And then obviously we make everything from scratch. Everything's homemade.
Yeah.
So it's just good quality food, and again, good customers.
Yeah, if you do come, Mundo Street Food, you always see it on my Instagram. The boys always look after me, so I'm always here. I'm going to move on. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy.
Thank you.
We're going to move on and speak to a few more people, then I'll wrap it up. I think it's safe to say, even me just walking around and realising how eerily quiet it is around town. We're going to pop and go and see if Alex is around because I want to get his input. Obviously he sells a lot of tickets for events over the summer, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been a bit weird.
What's happening?
I don't mean to put pressure on you, but you've been selling tickets here for quite a long time. How have you found, in your honest opinion, how have you found the summer?
Hard.
Hard?
Yeah,
why?
Quite difficult. No one's got any money. Everything's too expensive.
Yeah.
Hotels are too expensive. Flights are too expensive.
And
drink prices have gone up slightly. Rent's ridiculous for people trying to live out here and work out here. Brexit's
yeah. And how do you think that should change? Will it change?
I think it will change, but I think it's probably got another year or two before it like kind of explodes and bursts, to be honest.
And do you notice any difference when people are buying tickets? Like, because you get a lot of repeat customers. Do they come?
A lot of people, yeah, people have been buying tickets also for like 11 years. A lot of people buy tickets through WhatsApp and through Instagram like that now. A lot of people kind of don't really want to walk up the West End and pay by cash. A lot of people are trying to pay by card now as well, which is putting the prices up on things.
So you think it's been an okay summer, or?
It's been okay. The clubs are busy, the restaurants are doing okay, but certain things are being very busy. There's a lot of clubs that are struggling, which is a shame really, because you see loads of things on TikTok and loads of people just want to do the exact same thing. They want to do the same club, they want to do music on, they want to do Calvin Harris, but there's a lot of things like Metamorphosis, for example, on a Friday, Amnesia, Pyramid, you know, some of the greatest artists on earth.
And everyone I spoke to seems to think that the weekends are busier than the...
Yeah, massively.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's like that weekend culture, and you get like Sundays, for example, like people still got that Sunday mentality of they're not going out on Sundays, like chilling by the pool, or they want to go like souvenir shopping and things like that. It's changed.
Fair enough. Well, if anyone wants to get tickets, go to 06 West as mentioned, and this guy will be hovering around somewhere, or some club. I never intentionally meant to make this video look as quiet. This video in fact has been shot over 3 days, as you can see from the change of t-shirt. It's now 6:30, middle of September, and look, we're approaching, you can see it's almost time to go to watch the sunset. I'd love to know your feedback. How have you felt your holiday in Ibiza this summer? As many people have probably mentioned in the video, events wise are super busy, some are not. Restaurants, some are busy, some are not. You can see there's absolutely nobody around today at this time, but even like the taxi rank where you couldn't get a taxi, you can now. However, go to that taxi rank tomorrow when Calvin Harris is at Ushuaia, there'll probably be anywhere between 300 and 400 people waiting here. Let me know in the comments. Obviously this YouTube channel is for you, it's to give you a voice. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to finish the vlog on that.